Hello and happy December to all you out there. My name is Tiffany. You can find me on Ravelry as the Project Bag and on Instagram as the Project Bag 35. I've decided to do a Vlogmas this year, jump on the bandwagon with everyone else because I was gifted an Advent set by my best friend who is the dyer behind Unwind Yarn Company. So I decided that rather than contain all the goodness just to myself, that I would share it with all of y'all out there. So this is my box that came a couple weeks ago from Unwind Yarn Company. And so there's a box in here to be opened every day. And that's what I plan to do, is try to do one of these videos every day, probably keeping it, I don't know, 7 minutes or less, just to open, to show what goodies are inside, and then maybe share a little bit about my day or what I've been working on, or, you know, any random nonsense, and then wrap it up and move on. Just like a little gift for you to open every day. So I'm sure if you're familiar with Vlogmas, you know how this goes. So I also decided to share a little bit about my whips because in the Advent season I'm doing a little bit of gift knitting. So the first thing that I'm working on I'm really pushing to try to get done in time, it's, you know, my main project, and it's also the biggest time investment, is the Suzanne vest by Jennifer. I'm not sure if it's Donzi or Don's, but it's a ladies vest, but it's a cabled vest. It had the cable that I was looking for. So it didn't have waist shaping or anything like that. So I think it'll work probably just fine for a man. So I'm doing it out of Knit Picks Wool of the Andes. He chose the color. I gave him a bunch of different options, and this is the color that he picked. I didn't tell him what he was getting. I just told him that there would be a garment of some sort and to pick a color. So I'm not sure how much of this you can see, but this is the front. Obviously it's done in pieces. I'm making good strides. I don't feel pressured. You know, I think I'll get it done in plenty of time to get it seamed together and blocked and all that good stuff and gifted for Christmas Day. So there's that. I'm working it on size 6 for the ribbing, 7 for the body. The pattern called for, I think it was 5 for the body, or 5 ribbing, 6 body, but the gauge that I got worked for 7. So that is what it is. Okay, so as I said, I haven't even opened the card that came with this. I know that when Dana and I talked about, you know, she was going over some things with me as far as the Advent went, and, you know, brainstorming ideas and stuff like that. I had no idea I was also getting one, so that's even better. But she was telling me that she was including a note to go along with, I know that there's pattern suggestions in here, and then maybe some instructions as well, but I'm going to hold on to that and open that off camera. So today is day 1. These are also pretty special because I know that she did these with her silhouette machine. I got to see that in action when I went down and visited her a couple of months ago, and it was a lot of fun to watch it work up. So, so here we go. Moment of truth. If I can get into it. Ooh, this is a pretty one. This is Victorian Gold, and these minis are they're 40 yards and they're 10 grams. So of an 80/20 merino nylon blend. So I believe that's her Journey base. So I know that I really like this base. It's high twist, it's good and squishy, it's durable, and this is a really pretty colorway. I'm not sure, today's a rainy day. I'm not sure, you know, I'm sure I'm probably getting some shadows. I had to employ an artificial light, so, you know, boo for that, but it is what it is. So I'll if I can figure this technology stuff out, I'll take a picture and insert it in as well, a still picture. Maybe better show the colorway. So I'm excited about this one. I have decided that I don't have, with all the gift knitting and stuff, I don't have time to necessarily start an Advent project. I'm thinking that'll probably, these will be what I will work on for a project in January, a carryover from, you know, after Christmas downtime, that kind of thing. My husband and I are going to go out to see our son in Middle Tennessee the second week of January, I think it is. It's around his birthday. So I'm thinking maybe this, whatever project I pick, I will start on it for our road trip, because it's about 10 hours one way. So that's some good knitting time in the car. So anyway, that's that. And now I am, let's see, probably about 10 minutes ago, my Lady Volunteers tipped off. They are playing the Air Force today, so I'm going to jump off of here and watch some women's college basketball and continue to work on this vest. I'm trying to get, you know, an inch or two done each day, and then the rest of the day, you know, we'll see what else I get up to. I also decided something fun to wrap everything up would be to give just a random fact about Christmas, or, you know, probably stick to Christmas, but we'll see if anything else comes up in the pipeline. But 2.5 hours is the average time a person spends wrapping gifts during the Christmas season. So, you know, you had to put your knitting needles down long enough to, and your crochet hooks down long enough to wrap all those gifts that come along. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope that I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye!